Ready?
Yes. We left and around Lido over the beach bridge.
Fine.
You drive, you're a beamer driver. Where I'm usually starting with my interviews is, where did I meet you?
Yeah, that's a great question.
Do we
I met you
remember
at
that?
Art Avenue. I met you at Art Avenue with Vicky
yeah.
Chelf with Women
Vicky
of
Chelf.
Resistance.
Women of Resistance, her event, and then you came to my
And
little
then I
event.
saw you dancing
Yes.
with your dancers, and you had a dance over there at Art Ovation.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And so then I met you again, and then I guess from us saying hello and goodbye several times, that was the where we started kind of getting to be acquaintances until we became
somehow,
we became girlfriends. What do they
no,
call it?
That's it. BMW.
I have the dog.
Oh,
I have the dog. Hold on. You see more hot. Here she is. Hello.
Hello. Yeah, we met there, and I didn't know about you anything. I just really loved how you are, your being, and I wanted to work with you, and your voice. I started to go and listen to you.
Yes, you did.
Just
thank you.
amazing.
Yes, because you came to see me then live at Miami Tap, I think, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was the first live that you came to. I invited you.
Probably, maybe.
Then you came again.
Mm-hmm.
Then I saw your ad for your Sarasota Art and Dance Night.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And
yeah.
then it's been trouble since then, ma'am.
Yeah. We are cooking something, right?
I know.
So
I love your energy too.
So
I love your purity. This is what I love about you. You are so organic and real.
That's why I connect with you very well, because
oh my God.
I love your authenticity.
It's
I love
just
that.
You know, I can just feel safe with you. I don't feel like anything funny, wonky, weird.
No. We just tell each other.
And we both said that we would support each other, and I'll support you how I can support you, and you support me how you can support me, and together we both are going to become rock stars and millionaires,
exactly.
Right? Okay, good.
That's the plan.
That's how we became friends.
So, yeah.
We said, this is going to be our plan. Let's do it. Yeah.
Exactly. So, as I was there at the Miami Tap, and I was listening to you, and that is a busy place.
Yeah.
I was thinking, oh God, I want to listen to her. And people are talking around, walking around. It's just loud. People are eating. I can't really listen. I can't really tune in. And I feel your energy coming. And it's just all this busyness is stopping.
Yeah.
So I was thinking that is not right. We have to do about that something. And we have to do a night where you can really bring in the people. And I know that is your goal, to connect with your audience and bring in. Please tell me, where does this come from? That you really, I can feel that you really talk to your audience, and you are sending out feelings. Oh, look at that. Feelings, vibes, and you are talking to us. We are connecting.
Where does it come? Well, you know, first of all,
tell me, where does it come from? What's the goal, and how do you do that? I only
sing songs that move me. So a lot of times people will be like, oh, you should do this song. Oh, listen to this. I'm going to send you a song. Listen to this. And I listen to it. But if it doesn't move me, and it's got to have a story that I can relate to too.
Okay.
Like that one song someone turned me on to. I think it was one of my piano players. Turned me on to. It was called Guess Who I Saw Today.
Okay.
A song where the lyric is like a blueprint of something that's happened in my life. I can remember that pain. I can remember that moment. I can remember. And so like songs that like mean something. And then they're going to be challenged a little bit by them as well. So, and, you know, I just play by ear completely. So my mom was a jazz singer. My dad used to play timbales for Tito Puente. My grandfather played mandolin.
Wow.
And my uncle plays piano.
Wow.
And my other uncle on my father's side was a doo-wop singer. Do wop wop da 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 da. Oh, I love my Susie. Yes, I love her so. La la la, like that kind of
Okay.
doo wop. Okay.
Okay.
And he was a doo wop singer in the '60s and had his own band.
Wow.
My father had his own band called Nini Crespo and his orchestra. He had a full Latin orchestra in Puerto Rico. So, not knowing my parents really, I only knew my mother as an adult, but not growing up with music, it has to just be in my blood
It
and
is
in my
you.
soul.
Yeah.
And that's what I know. If you were gonna, I was not going to say anything. I would say that's where it comes from because look at that beautiful
That is
sunset,
so beautiful.
gorgeous.
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons I moved to Sarasota. I was coming across this bridge and I saw the sun setting. Now it wasn't this much set. I came over the top of here and I came over the bridge right about. Hold on, it's coming. It's coming. Coming. Right about here. The sun was setting over there. It was coming. The sun was just coming down, coming across the water. I almost wrecked my car. It was so beautiful. I went swerving. I went flying to the other side. You see those buildings that are sitting out there on the water? I went screeching into that parking lot like a maniac to get out of my car and run and take pictures. And that's what made me move to Sarasota. I sang music out of high school. I went to New York and I started playing music in a country band. And then, actually, I started playing music in Pennsylvania where I was raised with just folk guitar and me singing. Then I moved to New Jersey and started playing with this country band. And then after I did that for like maybe 3 years, I found jazz. And then it's been like, this is what I need to sing. And you just that's what I'm meant to sing. There's nothing that moved me. There's no country song that ever moved me as much as jazz did. Okay. And then at 25, I walked away from music completely because I was a single mom with 2 kids. And, if you didn't get discovered in those days, I played all over New York and, on the subway and everything, I opened up for Roots. I was in the Village Voice as written up by Francis Ford Coppola. Like I was kind of getting there, but I didn't have time because I was a single mom and I had kids to support musicians, so just didn't make much money. And I was working full-time music there, and I decided to walk away to get a real job, and I ended up in the automotive business for 45 years. And so then I became...
That is totally different.
Yeah. So sales is a very upfront, kind of position. Yes. And then I became an international sales trainer. So I was in front of groups of people, National Automobile Association, seminars every single week for 14 years. My territories, United States, Canada, and Puerto Rico, and I was always in front of an audience. I was lucky enough to have the ability to banter back and forth because I dealt with so many drunks in New York City, and doing gigs in the city. And so many, everyone's drunk and and so you have to all kinds of things, experiences. And so then when I was a trainer, I became good at talking to people, and because I was always in front of a room of people. So I realized recently, probably in the last 5 years, that my whole life I've been on a stage, although I wasn't always singing music. So,
and a lot of artists are missing that point, being their own salesperson.
Yeah.
And this way you learned it.
Yeah, it's a lot of it's you think it's easy, just get up there and play and sing, but
no.
Everything no one will hire you if you don't have a following. Or you won't keep a gig. So it's constant marketing and selling yourself. And if you don't promote yourself, who's going to promote you? Until I saw you.
Oh.
And you're like, you need to have a concert.
Yes.
I want to hear you. I'm going to make sure you have a concert. And now we're having a concert.
We are doing that.
Yes.
In September. September 26th.
7:30 p.m.
Yes.
So I'm so excited about that.
Yeah.
Did I tell you that I got invited to go to Nashville and cut an album?
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. That's amazing.
And then I just got invited to the Nova Scotia Jazz Festival.
Wow.
Canada. It's the most eastern part of Canada, up by Sydney.
Wow. That's exciting. That's very exciting. That's great. So tell me about your jazz experience today in compared to when you started.
I think that one of the things that I am so fortunate of is when I started doing jazz in the city. In New York City, I got to work with so many amazing people that were avant-garde, and I think having that experience has taught me to be able to be an improviser.
Oh.
And that's probably my strongest suit, is how when I take a song, find a song that I love, I never want to be a copycat of someone else who did it.
Okay.
I always want to improvise and change the beat. I want to change the
make
phrasing.
It your own.
I do.
Yeah.
And I want to kind of recreate it, but in my own way. You know, I used to go do a show, once a year show, where I would walk in to, we had it at the Milk Bar one year, we had it at the Club USA one year. I mean, just great, the biggest clubs in New York. But anyhow, all the musicians that would be touring in Europe would come in from wherever they were, and it was for one night. We were having this show, and everyone was invited. That's where we got our write-up from Francis Ford Coppola. And my friends would come, usually 3 people. My friend Wayne played stick, and Van Manakis played guitar. There was like maybe one other musician. There would be 4 singers. There would be dancers, similar to your art and dance night. Would have all of that, would have music, would have narration. We narrated that, and my friend Sylvie, who's recently passed, would write a script. And so when we'd walk in, she'd get handed the script, and she's like, this is your paragraph. And so she goes, you can do anything you want with it. And so I would have not a clue what the musicians were going to play, but the show is on. You're up second, Suzanne. So the first person gets up, they do their whole thing. It's complete improvisation. You have to listen to the music, and you have to put these words on a page and turn it into a performance. And so I think that if I did not have that experience in my life, that ability to have such free form creativity without any boundaries and any boxes, and put on a show while dancers danced to what we did, and we sang, and players played, and it might start fast, it would get so abstract, but it was the most freeing way to play music ever I've done in my life. And I think that is what makes me today as the most versatile that I am in presenting a song and kind of recreating it in a different way. And I like to call it Suzanne does jazz with a twist, because I would say jazz with a twist, because it's never the same way as one would expect it.
I think that's why you are pulling in so many souls in your performance.
Yeah.
Even though we are in a busy restaurant or bar or anywhere, people got sucked in into what you are doing. And then I'm like, she goes for a break.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah.
Oh, so cute.
Yeah. How do you deal with that if you have like a bad day or something, but you have to get there, you have to perform?
Absolutely. Well, you know, what's ironic is when I sing, my bad day goes away. Now, have I ever had a bad show? I guess the audience never knows if you're having a bad show, because they love you and they hear it. They're not musicians, but you know yourself if you're like off, or you know your other musicians, you're looking at them and they're looking at you like, who are you? And what happened? You know what I mean? So I think the hardest thing is getting out of your head. You know what I mean? Because I think as musicians, anybody that's in the arts, same as you when you dance.
I know. That's why I'm asking.
Is that our self-confidence, even though we come across to the public as being so large and in charge and we got this, we don't. We're as, vulnerable, because we just are putting ourselves out there. You're out dancing, freaking having to, you always look beautiful, but you're doing what I'm doing half naked, so God bless you. So and me, I try and cover up as much as I can, but I think insecurity is the biggest thing that holds most of us back. And if I was going to say to somebody who was just getting started, um, and we all have the insecurity, is just don't be your worst enemy.
Yeah.
And just do it even if you're scared. I remember for years I would be so afraid on a stage. I didn't. I thought I was going to have a heart attack. I would have to like take a couple shots before I could even,
I know what you're talking
before
about.
I could even perform.
Yeah.
And feel comfortable performing.
Yes, I had to trick my mind to like thinking about myself that you are a professional. You just don't get your mind into that circle,
Yeah.
because that will even make the whole performance worse.
And if you think about it, and then the other thing is that there's no mistakes on stage. So no matter what happens, the show must go on. And only you and your team know that it's screwed up and we're going to carry on. You're going to cover it up.
Yeah.
But it's not the end of the world. And most of the time, the audience doesn't even know that it was the biggest faux pas of life.
Yeah.
And that's it. I think it's just inner belief in yourself. And then when you get off the stage, you can be insecure. But when you're on, you're on.
Yeah. You have to be.
Yeah, you gotta let it go.
You have to entertain.
Yeah.
Those people came there. That's also very hard for me. I'm teaching dancing and performing, and those people are coming there. That you are giving them something. You are giving them happiness, right? So
I love
you
watching
have to
you
be
and your son
full.
dance together. Oh my God, that's so beautiful.
That is extremely fun.
Yeah, yeah.
Extremely fulfilling.
How long I started. I stopped for 40 years, went to 25, stopped for 45 years. 25, 35, 45. Yeah, 40. And then came back in 3 years, trying to just build it as a business like I built my automotive business. Try and build it the same way, like, and think of it as a business.
Yes.
Work it as a business. It's hours upon hours upon hours. Probably spending easily 8 hours a day working on my business. Always looking for new. You too.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
I do the same. Yeah.
And so I think that was kind of a little eye-opening to like have your own band and realize how much work goes into it. And really, when you're playing, just like you, it's the whole setup and everything is all the agony, the teeth grinding, the gnawing. Is spending an hour setting up, an hour breaking down, and moving equipment and stuff like that. It's never too late in your life to start and reinvent yourself.
No.
And I feel that's where I am right now. I'm reinventing myself.
No, because you're building on that, what you were before. You're leveling up.
Level up.
Tell us more. Where are you singing? Where can people see you, hear you?
Well,
where should we look for information?
So
people can find that on your website, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll put that in the description.
Yeah, yeah.
Good.
I played this place called The Bazaar. She was the first person to give me a gig.
Okay.
The Bazaar in Apricot and Lime. It's like this indie artist market. It's one place where I go back to like when I did folk and just do blues and play guitar, just sit by myself and sing and do that show.
Okay.
And so I do everything there from 60s through today. In that show, just on me sitting with acoustic guitar, and I don't really do jazz in that show at all because I don't play jazz guitar. So, and then I have my duo, which I can be a duo with guitar or a duo with piano mostly. But I'm starting to think about doing a duo with a stand-up bass, a duo with just a drummer. So think of some other ways to present things that might just be a little bit more unusual and not everyday mainstream.
Yeah, yeah. I love that.
And then I play as a trio with my jazz band, Suzanne Lucas and the Hot Boys, BOYZ. Hot Boys because I'm so fortunate to work with the most talented musicians, I really think, in Sarasota. Just amazing, amazing musicians that challenge me every day. You know what I mean? They challenge me. They help
in a good way, right?
Yeah, and all the things that I don't know in one way or another. I learned something from every single person I work with. Something different about my performance or about music or a different way to present a song just based on how they play differently. So it doesn't get me stuck in one vein and sounding the same all the time. It's always different. So I love that. And so I do those three pieces, the solo, the duo, or the trio. And of course I would do more. I'm doing a quartet next week for a private event.
So people can hire you for private events
Oh,
too, right?
absolutely. I'll give you some light. How's that?
It's like,
I can let me see you. Hello. I see you.
oh my goodness. Thank you so much for letting me drive.
Oh, please.
Oh, you just.
Thank you so much for supporting me. My goodness gracious, girl.
You beautiful, wonderful soul.